Before moving on to question 3, the second part of question 2, once you've got the Boolean function, I want you to build the BDD for this function as you've been doing previously with respect to the order x, y, and z. But then I want you to build the BDD again, except this time change the orderings to the below. So instead of having the root of x followed by y followed by z, have the root as z with the following variable y, and then have x following that. Then have y as the root, and then z and x. Then have x as the root, but have z after, and then y. Just notice, does the BDD change in size from the original ordering of x, y, z? And which order is the most efficient? Then generate the code. So build a BDD for each of these with x, z, y, and x. All these different orders. Then check against the reference classifier and try to get 100% accuracy. That's just the second part of question 2. It's just to see how ordering can matter. We'll move on to question 3, which is Boolean function operations. This will be quite short. So f of x, y, z, so our function is x multiplied by y plus not y multiplied by z. G, given x, y, z, is not of x multiplied by not of y, and h, x, y, z, is simply f plus g. So it's function f plus function g. So see, can we get the truth table for function h? So, the first thing we do is we draw the truth tables for functions f and g. So f was x multiplied by y plus not y multiplied by z, which translated was x and y or not y and z. So you can see that this gives us our output 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So this is not of y and z. And this is when x and y. And again, this is not of y and z. This is x and y. This is these. For g, x, y, z, not of x multiplied by not of y is not of x and not y. As you can see, is when both x and y are 0, we get 1. X and y are 0, we get 1. And that is our only positive outputs for g. H is function f plus function g. What simply is f or g. And what we do here is we look at the outputs only. So look at the output for f and the outputs for g, and we apply this operator. So f for g, 0 or 1 is 1. So when all our values are 0, our output is going to be 1. 1 or 1 is 1. 0 or 0 is 0. 0 or 0 is 0. 0 or 0 is 0. 1 or 1, 1 or 0 is 1. And again, we have a 1. Remember, we have 1. We're going to have a 1. So 1, 1, 1. It's going to be 1, 1. So simply, function f plus function g is f or g, and you're just looking at the outputs and applying the OR operator. 0, 1, 1, 1 or 1, 1. And that is how we get our function h. Now I want you to create the BDDs for f and g, and I want you to combine them in the classifier to form the BDD for h. So let's go to our Synco product. So, as we saw previous, we were working on the basics. So if you right click and just click close project, that will shut that, and then go to import, and let's browse to Eclipse projects, and click Boolean functions, and click OK. Finish. And now we see our Boolean function project. We can see once more we have a number of predicates. So we have one for question 2, question 3, and question 4. So question 2 has their own predicate, question 3 has their own, question 4. We're working on question 3. We want to combine the BDD for F and G classifier to form H. Now I'm not going to create the BDDs for you. I'm just going to show you how you can combine them. Instead of creating H specifically as a BDD in its own, you can actually create F, create G, and combine them and to make H automatically. So yes, here they are. Question 3. We have F. So we had in our question x multiplied by y. Right, let's create them. X multiplied by y. So whenever x and y are true, we get true. So instead of building the combined BDD, we'll create the individual clauses and we will combine them to one. Our second clause was not y multiplied by z. So whenever y was true, we got false. Else we go to z and this is true, we got true, else we got false. So that was not y multiplied by z. So not y and z is true. And G was simply not y and not x and not y. And not y was true, else false, else false. So there are 3 clauses for F and G. So let's combine them in a classifier. And yes, here it is already created. So as you can see, it was x, y, or not y, z. So this you can delete these. So let's just create F first. Left operand, right operand. So this is the OR operator. So this allows us to create this truth table. X and Y or not Y and Z. Now you could just as easily create the entire BDD for this in the diagram section. But you can also just create individual clauses and join them using connectors. There's 2 ways of doing this. Now, what is H? H is F or G, or F plus G. G over here, so once again, you want to join or now combine f function with g. So the right side is the left side. And then connect that to question tree. And generate the code. Then go to source, Boolean example, or application once more. Click run. It's just going to save. Question tree. Start. And now we're getting 100% agreement with our reference service. And I believe that's all there is for question tree. Yes, it has the entirety of question tree. Thank you.